Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I'm Andrea and today we're going to talk about some empties. I'm going to give you a little bit of a review as much as I remember and hopefully you get some good finds or you stay away from some products now that you know how they actually work. So I'm going to start with whatever comes on first, but I'm going to start with this cleanser. It's the Laroche-Posay Laboratory Dermatologic. It's Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. It's the Toleriane. It's the milk cleanser. So it acts like a cream. So if you've never used one like these, it does not suds. It just pretty much acts like a lotion. So you massage it on your skin and then you just rinse it off. It does not leave your skin tight, does not leave it dry. That's the purpose of it, so that it actually hydrates your skin. I found that it works fine for what it says. It's exactly what it says. It's just a very gentle cleanser. Used it in the morning, especially for the winter time. That's when I actually wanted to use it because wintertime, you know, it's more dry outside and you definitely want to not dry your skin out. So this is what I used. It is all gone. So I actually replaced this one with this one. This is the Acne Control Cleanser from Cerave. I have other ones in rotation, but I added this one because of the salicylic acid that it contains. And it's got 2% salicylic acid and it helps with this situation. If you can, right? It is there to be seen. I'm not sure it does that much of a good job. I've used it, I've had it for a while, but I had it for the nighttime, so now I kind of put it in the morning too, so I can use it in the morning as well. I have other ones too that I kind of switch, so it's not always this one, just because sometimes I want to take a break and kind of not overdo it. So there. Yeah, so this is a keeper. This is a buyer, good buyer. Now let's do these. This is a timeless 20% vitamin C. I used this one up until about a month ago, about a month and a half. I was like in between, should I get it, should I not? It does help, I think mainly for the antioxidant properties. I didn't really see much of my pigmentation being gone. I used this one before and I've used other vitamin C's. They only do as much as they can do. It's not gonna take care of everything. It's not like you're gonna use it and then you're gonna have no spots. Plus mine keep coming. So yeah, so I actually wanted to take a different approach to my acne for the morning. So I actually did, I didn't bring it here, did I? No, I didn't bring it here. But I have the niacinamide from Ordinary. So I'm using that one now. Haven't really seen much result, but I thought I'll try that one. But you know, with skincare, you're not gonna see result overnight. You have to at least give it 2 weeks, which I've used for at least 2 weeks since this one has been gone. But I didn't really purchase that one right away because I was like in the limbo. Should I do, should I not? So yeah, more thoughts to come on that as I use it. Let's do toner. So the Ginseng Essence Water from the Beauty of Joseone. Really nice toner. It says it's Essence, but honestly it's really not. It's liquidy as a toner. I think of Essence as being much thicker, more viscous, even though some toners are viscous as well. But this one doesn't really act like an Essence. I used it as a toner. I really liked it. I left a little bit just so I can show you. Hold on. It's very liquidy. I'm gonna go like this now. Yeah, it's done. See? Very liquidy, but it absorbs really nice in the skin and leaves your skin really hydrated and really comfortable. You know, so some toners you have to really layer, which I actually at least layer twice, especially for the winter time, just to kind of give the skin a little more hydration, and it really leaves it soft and velvety. There's no stickiness to it. It's more like a watery toner. It doesn't really have any stick to it. I replaced this one with this one. So as you can see, I've been using it for a while. This is a huge bottle. It's the 350 ml, which is 11.83 fluid ounces. Had to start it because I bought it for a while and I didn't want it to get bad. But this one as well, it's really nice. Let me, there we go. 1, 2, 3. It's liquidy as well. Very like a hair thicker than the other. And same thing, you know, it's just a general toner. Now this one has like niacinamide and all kinds of other things for brightening and helping your skin, you know, get better with time. I don't think this one has any niacinamide. I don't think so. I'm not seeing niacinamide. I didn't think it did. It has some citric acid, it has some glycerin, it's got sodium hyaluronate, it's got honeysuckle flower, and some other, you know, Koreans are so good with their extracts and so good with their good ingredients in their products. So pretty much almost anything that you're gonna get from there, you're guaranteed to have something in there. They don't play around. So I like this one, but I actually get bored very fast. So I'm kind of regretting getting the big one. So if you're getting bored of your, especially toners, you know, if you like to switch, especially because it's not like a treatment, it's not like a retinol or vitamin C or something like that. If you like to switch between these, don't get the big ones. They last forever. But on the other hand, if you like a product and you just want to keep with it, definitely get the big one. It's definitely much better price-wise. And like when I send my mom stuff, that's when I get the big stuff, because she just wants to have stuff there. She doesn't really care about what to change or whatever. So get her the big stuff to last her for a while. Right, mommy? So that's that. So no, this is a keeper. I gotta put it here. Okay, what's this next? All right, let's do an eye cream. So I've used lots of eye creams from different brands, from different, I was gonna say ethnicities, no, from different, I used Koreans, I used US, I used, what else? Now I'm stuck on these. But I've used a lot of them from different brands and different things. You tell me, but I don't see a difference. This little guy here is 15 ml, 0.5 fluid ounces. It is expensive. And I bit the bullet and I got it. It's from I should tell you what it is. It's from SkinCeuticals A.G.E Eye Complex Correct. So it's supposed to do wonders. It's supposed to take care of so much stuff, which I got it for my wrinkles, right? And also for the discoloration around the eyes and all that. I used it all. There's like nothing left. It was pleasant, don't get me wrong, it was pleasant. Let me see if I can do a little, is there anything? Might have not had much. There we go. It is a very nice cream. It's very pleasant. It soaks in nicely. But I didn't see any results, guys. I really didn't. I got this on Black Friday, which I get a lot of things on Black Friday because of the price reduction. And we can use that, right? But I gave up on eye creams. Honestly, if you really have one that you know it works and you've seen like a huge difference, because I use skincare and I've used skincare for many years. So for me to make a difference, it has to be like really outstanding. So if you're used to skincare, it's not going to make a big difference. If you don't use skincare and then you start using it, that's when you're going to see the biggest difference. But no, so I don't recommend that one. Okay, so no to these, yes to these, yes to these, yes to these. Really like this one. Yeah, really like that one. Okay, let's get on with the rest. Hope this is going to be too long. All right, let's talk about this one. This is the Royal Honey Propolis from Skinfood. It is a iconic product, let's say. It's really been raved about. It's been around for a long time. Oh, would you look at that? I have a little bit. I didn't think I had anything because I actually went and got almost everything. I tried to leave like just enough for a swatch or something just to show. Here's how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead. It's very velvety, very it's got a like a thicker consistency. I know this hand is gonna look nice after this. Maybe I should do this. There we go. Share the wealth, sister. Share the wealth. Okay, now it's better. So it's really soft, you guys. It really is hydrating. I was gonna say it plumps. It really, I'm not sure it plumps. The only thing is when your skin is dehydrated, when you're putting hydration on it and you're putting other ingredients that actually help the skin relax, and it seems like it's plumping, you know. That's what the effect that it gives. Now whether it's plumping, you know, you're not putting anything on it to where it's like really making the skin, another skin, the blood pump in a kind of irritation way. No, this is just relaxed, and it relaxes it, and it just makes it so nice. I use this one for the winter mostly because I needed it. So guys, my phone was out of battery, and as I'm filming with my phone, I had to fix that, so I plugged it in. That's a good part about that, you know. At least you can plug it in and you're still good to go. You don't have to wait for the battery to charge. But let's continue with this. I was with this one, really nice, really hydrating, really a nice staple for the winter. If you like honey, if you like propolis, this is a really good one to go. Get it on sale. Don't get it on full price. Any of these, don't get it on full price. There's all kinds of coupons, all kinds of sales. Really no need to pay full price. Okay, let's go on to, oh, what I replaced this one with actually is this one. So I got the Big Daddy, the 4 fluid ounces from Timeless Coenzyme Q10 Serum. It's just a yellow-ish serum. It is liquidy like a serum, but it's got very it's very viscous. And this one is it has matrixyl 3000, and it's got glycerin, hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, vitamin E, and some other things. But I'm not seeing really much difference with this one. I'm still using it. I was getting some peeling with my morning skincare, so I moved this one to the nighttime, and I'm only using it at nighttime. I know A.G.E from Hot and Flashy, she uses this one along with this one in the morning, and I used it like this until I finished this one, and then it just kind of escalated from there. But I moved it, and now it stays in the nighttime. Now for the daytime, I'm using that niacinamide, and that's it. So yeah. This one. This is a Claris Fundamental Ampule Mist. Dewy complexion, deep hydration, nutrient-rich mist. It is a mist. Let's see, anything? Nope. I actually finished this one a while back, kind of like in the middle of winter, and I just kept it there because I thought I'm gonna repurpose the mist. You know, I like to do that. So I kept it there, and luckily now I can do a review for you. This is, if you have dry skin, if you have dehydrated skin, this is amazing. Also, it's amazing as a topper. So like when you're, especially wintertime, when you're doing your skincare and you just like half an hour in, you feel like you need more, this is your savior. I mean, it really works good. Now, if you have oily skin, I don't recommend this one because it's oily. It's really nice, especially for dehydrated, dry skin. If you need something like that, this is really good. Actually, I was gonna try the one from Alba or something like that. That spray, the Save the Day or something like that. I haven't tried it, but maybe one of these days I'll get it and see, you know, what the Brave is all about. So that was a nice one, you guys. Okay, next, let's do this one. I still have just probably for one more use in here. It's the Madagascar Centella, and I tilted it and it started dripping. Okay, well, good to know. All right. It's the Skin 1004. I got this one with the toner and also the sunscreen. So Amazon was having like a deal on these, like a set on their thing, and I got it all three. And the cream, yes, and the cream too. There's the cream. We'll talk about it. This one now. I like the product. It's really nice. I use it for my eyes. It's a I'll tell you what it is. It's a makeup remover, oil cleanser, right? It's an oil cleanser, either makeup remover or sunscreen remover or just a remover. It doesn't matter. It's a cleanser, oil cleanser. It emulsifies, which is my preferred. I don't really like the other ones because then I have to have a washcloth and it just prolongs it, and sometimes my skin is dry and flaky and I don't want to put any more stress on it. So I just prefer this one. It's much faster, much easier. I'll massage it on my face and then I'll just hop in the shower, or I'll just on the sink. Yes, I make a mess. Yes, I have to clean up, but hey. But it's really nice. It's a 200 ml. So pretty big one. It's lasted for quite a while, but I'm excited to get done with it. It's got the pump makes a mess. So when you pump it out, it doesn't really pump one time and it stops. It just go pump and then it kind of spits at you. So it just makes a mess, and I have to kind of cradle my hand and just, you know, kind of hold it in there to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. So 2 to 3 pumps of these, 3 pumps, and yeah, I'm perfect. 2 pumps and I might need a little half of it if I don't put 3, especially if I have like mascara. It takes mascara off really good. Any mascara that I've done, I have not tried the waterproof ones, so that I can't attest to, but anything else, it's really taking very nice good care. There's no irritation in there, there's no nothing. It's just a very nice makeup remover, oil cleanser. Let's wipe again because ew. All right, next, Pyongyang, the nutritional cream. I got this one because what is her name? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's because she changed her name. A beautiful girl on YouTube that I've watched for a while. She uses this one actually as a makeup primer, like a primer before her makeup, and she's raved about and such. I liked it. It was good. It wasn't really, for me, it wasn't really nothing to rave about. I like to change things. It was really nutritious. It was really nourishing. That's the one. Not, yeah. It was really it was really nourishing to the skin. I finished it during the winter, which is what I actually got it for, because it's more hydrating for the winter. It's got the 100 ml, so it's 3.3 fluid ounces. The only thing is that you have to stick your finger in, and I kind of like to pump or squeeze because then I don't have to get the lid all dirty. It's just quicker, it's easier. I know it's got preservatives in there to not let it spoil, but still, I like the ease of things. Do you guys like jars? I don't know. But yeah, a nice cream. Okay, next, this one. This is what I used until I actually switched to this one. So I have these Beauty of Joseone, the Dynasty cream. I got this one and I used it in concussion, no. Okay, not concussion. Together. I used this one together. Okay. So I used them together, but this one actually, it was making my makeup, my sunscreen, everything that I would put on, peel. So I was using it for morning and night because I just like to make, use one for both. But because of this, because it started to peel off my skin, I was using it at night only. So for the daytime, I started using this one, the Cerave PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion, ultra lightweight, oil-free, yeah. So I use this one, nice pump. But it's really not enough moisture for I have combination oily and dry. So it really wasn't enough. Even for my oily skin, for my oily parts, it wasn't enough. So I actually have a oil that I did not bring to show you, of course. I actually am using the oil to just complete, and I'm using it at night too. So that's part of just like skincare to me is customizable. So it's not gonna fit the same days. You're not gonna use the same things the same days. So sometimes you feel like your skin is more parched, like depending on the weather too, and depending on how much AC you've been, how much you've been in the sun. All that just depends. So to be able to customize your skincare is the best thing you can do for your skin actually. So if I put something on and I feel like it's still dry, I'll either do a face mask, so like leave-on mask for the night, or I'll just put some oils, or I'll put another spray that's actually hydrating. So this is what I'm using in the morning now. I'm almost done with it actually. It's very little left. But yeah, this one was nice. I recommend it for nighttime. I don't know if it's gonna peel on you or not. I don't know that, but it did on me, so I moved it to the night. All good. Still use it. Let's see, is there anything new? Sorry, maybe just a tiny, but you can't see it. Nourishing, feels good on the skin. Doesn't have a smell. I was gonna say it doesn't have really a smell at all. So yeah, this is a keeper. Okay, next let's do, oh yeah, this is what I'm actually using now. It's like halfway gone actually. Well, they don't really come all the way up filled, but this is what I'm using now for the nighttime. So I replaced this one for the night with this one. So that's what I'm using. It's really good. It works, but I do feel like it's not very nourishing. So I do use some oils drops. I have the one from Rovectin. Yeah, Rovectin oil. And then I also use the leave-on mask, and I don't remember what that's from, but anyways, yeah, so yeah. Now let's see, we have this one. So this one actually got bad on me. It's expired. Actually it's not expired, 07/22. But needless to say, I'm gonna toss it. It didn't seem like it was doing anything for my pimples. The succinic acid acne treatment with salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is like such a hit and miss. I keep wanting to try it. I keep wanting to love it. I keep wanting to give it a try from different brands. It doesn't really do much for me, and it's just such a bummer because I've tried so many things with salicylic acid, and that's what, you know, it's recommended for oily skin and for blackheads, and it's just, yeah. Let's move on. This is what it looks like. It's green, and you're supposed to put it on. It's like a spot treatment, so you put it on and you leave it in, and it's supposed to have this succinic acid, blah blah blah. No, it did nothing to me. It did nothing for me. It didn't really shrink. Actually, I have one from A.G.E. It's like a, I think it's a tea tree oil blend, something. It's for pimples, and it's like a dew roll stick, and you just kind of roll it up. But I use my finger to just pick it up and put it on, so I don't introduce any bacteria. Sometimes I pop pimples. Okay. Speaking of pimples, I finished this. It's not the first one that I've used. Nothing there. It's the Mighty Patch is the Invisible Plus. I've heard that these are the best, so I tried this ones. I used to use the ones from CosRX, but they seemed a little bigger, like not bigger, but like thicker. So I tried these ones. I like these ones better. When I squeeze a pimple, or if there's like really plump, that I'll just put them on. My daughter uses them. She started using them actually. She's not a fan of walking around with pimples, but you know, you do what you have to do. It's better than to introduce bacteria in there and whatever. But this is the replacement, another one, and they're these little let's see. They're these little circles. They're different sizes. It depends on which ones you get though. They're different sizes and you can use them differently. Looks like this one. There's the big ones and then there's smaller ones. So it all depends on what you want. You can buy them in different sizes. You can buy them in different packaging and different numbers. Like this one is the 24 and this one is the 39. So yeah, they work, they really do. But your pimple has to be ready for it though. Otherwise, it's not gonna pull anything out. It's not gonna make a difference, I just say. If it's ready, yes, it will take all that pus out and it will just leave you with a nice flat spot. Now, sometimes when I don't pop my pimples, they just go away because they're like really rooted, really deep ones. And when they go away, they really don't go away. So the inflamed part goes away and the hurt goes away, but it stays like bumpy and then it turns purple. And then there's nothing I can do about it. So that's why most of the times I just squeeze them. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let's do these. So I have these Floroscura deodorant from Babo Botanicals. I don't like the smell of these. It's all gone. It falls off. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna use it because it comes down. But it really didn't do much. I liked the other one, and then they came up with these scent, and I'm like, oh, cool, I'll try a new scent. But I like the Mademoiselle Swell. It's a really pretty smell. And they also have a perfume. I haven't picked it up, but I'm so tempted. Every time they have like a sale going on, I'm like, maybe I'll get the perfume, but I never do. But the smell is really good. This one, not so much. I really didn't care for it. It's also very greasy, so it's mostly for the winter if you want to use it, because for the summertime it's just too much. So I'm not gonna pick any more of these. I had the Mademoiselle Swell, and then something changed with their scents because it was not as strong as the one that I bought previously. So I bought some previously. It was really wonderful smell wise, and still it worked as far as deodorant goes. But then I got it again during the winter along with this one, and I used that one first. It was so diluted. So it wasn't strong at all, and I contacted them, but they said nope, nothing changed. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm done. I'm done. So yeah, and then I bought this one as a replacement. La Vanilla. It smells like, I don't know. It's got no aluminum. It's got no. I don't know how to describe this scent. It smells good. Smell. Smell good, but it's fine. But. I got this one. Now, tell me if you've used this one before. My sister, she lives in Italy, and she was telling me about this salt that she uses it. This is from Crystal. It is, wait for it. It's a stick of salt, but not just a salt. It's a magnesium salt. I'll read for you. Crystal mineral deodorant stick, unscented, no aluminum, paraben free, no white marks, which is like yay. It has it's got like not aluminum, sorry. It's got what do you call not potassium. Yeah, it does. It's a potassium alum, that's what it's called. Mineral salts. So mineral salts are supposed to provides invisible protective barrier that blocks odor before it starts. This effective deodorant is non-sticky, non-staining, leaves no white residue, and prevents odor for up to 24 hours. Vegan, product-free, and made for everybody. Now, I can attest to the fact that there's no stickiness. You're supposed to get it wet, so you open it up, you get it wet, and then you roll it on your underarms. So I'll roll it, and then I'll do the other one. But you guys, I've been using it for at least a week. I think it might be more. I got it from Target because I wanted to try it because my sister, she was telling me about it. But it's supposed to kind of not disinfect either. But it kind of keeps your bacteria in check. So your bacteria does not really get to flourish and get yucky. So I've really found that the more I use it, and I use it consistently, it really is working. So more to come. I'm not 100%. I want to give it a more try, and then I'll tell you all about it if it works or if it doesn't work. Either way, I'll tell you. But I'm like, I want to ditch all of the other ones if this one works, because like my white shirts are like really yellow. And not just that, but listen, so you wash your clothes in the spring, and then I have them hung, and then I go back in the other, not in the spring, in the fall, whatever you're finishing, right? So you wear them, then it gets cold outside, you don't wear them, and then it starts to get warmer, or you need to get a t-shirt or something, and I go in there and I see this like white rim from whatever deodorant that I was using before. I'm like, I washed this stuff. I don't put them in there not clean, and it's like, it's a white powder and I have to wash it again. So if this works, I mean, that's awesome. Yay. Okay, let's move on. Let's do these. So Babo Botanical Baby Skin Mineral Sunscreen, SPF 50. It's water resistant, it's fragrance free, and it's water resistant 80 minutes. Fragrance free, ultra sheer and light. Not really. It is not light, it is heavy. Ultra sheer, and you can see it in your skin, of course, not in your skin, in your hairline. Before I continue, these are for my daughters. They like this one, so I got them another one. This is the replacement. This is full. This is like, it's from last year, so it's got like this much in, yeah, this much, but it's expired, so I'm not gonna have them use it. I'd rather just toss this and then just go with a new one, so that I know that it works. So they like this one. I'm offering them my nice ones, you know, and they don't want to wear it. They don't want to use it. So, okay, you want this one? It's cheaper, so, you know, but also they wanted this ones. So I got them one each. I had one stick from last year as well, and it expired. Well, I think it expired, so I'm not gonna take the chance. So I ordered them. These two from Target came really quickly. Or was it Amazon? It was Amazon because it was quicker. Yep, because they had field day and they wanted to have it. So I only have my oldest ones here. She marked it on, and so she knows. And I'm gonna give you a little swatch here. This is the stick. Put it on this one here. All right, this is how the stick looks like. That's one swipe. And then I'll do another one here. Hold on. And then I'll do more here. There. So this is what it looks like. I can't even see it. Okay, so you can see it's kind of whitish. Now, when you blend it, and I'll blend it for you, it feels heavy, and it kind of pulls on the skin a tiny bit. So you have to put a little more than just a little, just to kind of make it spread. So yeah, this is like what it looks after it's spread. So it goes in pretty good. If you put it on right, you're not gonna burn. It's the same thing as this one, just in stick form. It's still, I think it's still 80, yeah, 80 minutes. It's still 50. It's still broad spectrum. It's still fragrance free. It's the same thing, just in a stick form and in a cream form. They say lotion is not lotion. Oh, let me give you a swipe here, a swatch here. It's not lotion. It's thick. Let's put more. All right, here we go. So here's your lotion. That is not lotion. It's a thick cream, and here we go. But it does leave a white cast. So does the stick, and it's quite greasy and quite shiny. But that's what they want. I mean, are your kids that way? I'm like, just use my stuff. No, I'm good. I'm like, okay, it's cheaper. If that's what you want. Yeah, I'm like, okay. Stick and lotion. Not really lotion. I think I should, to be fair, I should put a little more on this side because it wasn't that much. So maybe I'll just put a little more. There we go. But still the stick actually works better. I'll move it on. To me, the stick works better. And also seems like it holds better. Like it's less shiny. So yeah, that's what they want. That's what they like. I'll get it for them. As long as they protect it. And that's for their face though, because for their bodies, usually, well, always. When we swim with long sleeves because it's just so much easier, guys. If you haven't gotten on that bandwagon, I suggest you do. It's really so much easier. You don't have to worry about reapplication, and even if you reapply, yeah, you're still getting burned. So, well, maybe not burned, but tanned for sure. So I do recommend you using a long sleeve for like pools and beaches and for the beach. There, said it correctly? Yeah. Okay, moving on. Let's do this hair thing. So Batiste, I've used many of Batiste dry shampoos. This is just a different variation, volumizing. I don't think it volumizes. It didn't seem like it did more volumizing. Batiste is cheap and readily available, so you'll find it very easily. But also, it's just like a generic, you know, like sugar everywhere, right? That's how it is. Now you find different types of fancy sugar, right? Now this would be your more upscale and more upscale. So I replaced that one with these two. This one was supposed to be the business. It's not for me. I don't know why. It's just when I use it, it's like it does nothing. Please do tell me that there's someone out there that uses it and it's not working for them. It'll feel so much better because everywhere I turn, everybody that talks about it, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. It's so good. And it's expensive too, you know. Okay, it's not affordable. Let's just change that. It's not affordable. It's not an affordable product. And it just, I don't know. There's a lot of it in there. I'm gonna use it. But honestly, now this one, on the other hand, whew, this one is potent, you guys. Like I can put it on because I don't wash my hair often. So twice a week, maybe 3 times if there's something going on that I need to be fresh haired for or whatever. But I put it on yesterday. I've had this hair since, is this Saturday? Saturday after my workout, when then I washed it off. Or was it Tuesday? I don't remember, you guys. Days schmaze. Okay. Anyways, I've had it for quite a bit. This one does wonders. Now it's supposed to be charcoal. Well, no, it is a charcoal detox dry shampoo. It says deep cleanse level, detoxifying, oil erasing, scalp soothing. So first class. It says first class. It says first class. So I can tell you it is first class. This is actually the first dry shampoo that I found that actually does a lot. Like it holds the grease erase, the oiliness erase. It holds it so much longer. All the other ones that when I use them, they're good for that day, and then I start to itch and I start to like feel uncomfortable and I have to wash, you know, not the next day I have to wash. But this one, I put it on and then I can go the next day and no problem, really. So I don't know what the secret ingredient other than the detox thing, the charcoal, that must be it, because I think, you know, I don't know, but this one is like #1 right now. Yeah. So yeah. Now another hair product that I've used for, it lasted for so long. It's hair mousse. It's in Essence I Create Lift Volumizing Foam. This is a green beauty item, and it is really clean. It's really clean. Honestly, this little guy here does the same thing as this guy here. So this is what I replaced it at, actually. And I only did this one because my sister uses it and she was having like wavy hair. It's like, oh yeah, I'm using this shampoo and conditioner. Actually, all of it, the whole range of it. So I'm like, okay, what the hell? Let's just reuse it. It doesn't do anything else more than what this one does. So if I can get the clean product to do what this one does, I'm gonna do this one. So after I'm done with this one, I'm going back to this one, unless I find something else that I want to use, because, you know, a girl's gotta try different things. So But that's gonna last a while because I've used it for a while and it's still like quite full. So 3 pumps about there, and it's good. So I do recommend this one if you want a foam, a volumizing foam. It's great, really good. Anyway, we're at the bottom of it. I have a bamboo blur powder, 100% pure. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see, but this little baby here, I still have a bunch of it. I mean, who uses all of their setting powder, right? Who uses them all? This one got bad. It's, you know, 100% pure. I love the ingredients. I love that it's clean. It's so awesome. But man, 6 months, come on. And it's huge. Like, if you want 6 months worth of, you know, product, then just pack it in small and sell it that way, because this is such a waste. And actually, I used it more than 6 months, up to 6 months, don't tell. But it's just, I just hate to waste, you know? I like to try things, but I don't like to waste things. So it was a nice powder. It wasn't really anything to write home about. It's supposed to be blurring, it's supposed to be mattifying, it's supposed to be like diffusing. It's a I'll show you. It's got a mesh, kind of like the Tarte ones. I'll put it up here. This one, I think it's in light. You see it? Yeah. Now I have that sunscreen, so that sunscreen actually is soaking up a bunch. But it's definitely like really velvety on the skin. It feels good, but I didn't really find it very mattifying, very like holding a lot. I think it is in white. It's light, not white. It's in light, yes. So yeah, guys, 100% pure. I know you don't know about me. You don't know me. I know you. I know you. But for goodness sakes, people, just make smaller sizes. We cannot go through them. It's not possible. Even with me not being a YouTuber before, you know, I mean, I've had this one for at least a year, and I just held on to it because I felt bad trashing it. Even though I kind of felt bad putting it on too, because I didn't want to, you know, create anything. But I just kept it in there in the drawer. So today I was like, okay, I'll take them off. Take them off. Yeah, it's just sad to see things go to waste like that. Anyways, Moonshot. Moonshot? Yes. Why did it seem so weird to say? Moonshot 201. It's the Micro Setting Fit Cushion EX. This one expired. No, well, it expired as far as when I opened this, but it hasn't expired yet. It's got an expiration of 2023, 4/27. But it's just, it was a nice cushion. I'm not even sure if I can, yep, yeah, I can still get, okay. Okay, Moonshot, hold on. Let's put it here. So 201, right? Now, this is supposed to be like a light. This actually is, it's actually like a 203. So I don't know if you're familiar with Korean brands, but Korean brands run much lighter. So usually 203 would be mine, but this one was after swatching stuff and after watching people using it, it's definitely darker than a 201, because I usually am not 201, I'm 203, but this one, it was 201. So you're just supposed to tap it in and then just tap it on your skin. It worked good for what it was. It's gone now because it expired. It had a 12-month expiration date, but it's still some in there left, but I'm done with it. It's done, it's gone. It actually was nice, you know, I kind of like cushion foundations, especially if they work for you, because it's so much easier. You don't have to pump, you don't have to nothing, shake or anything. You just take the little squeegee weegee and then you just tap it on your skin and you're good to go. The only problem with the Korean ones, that most of them are very luminous, or like they're not matte. Some of them are like, which one? There's another, Cleo, I think it is. I don't remember, but there's one that actually is more matte than others, and they actually last longer on the skin. But usually Korean ones are quite luminous. They like things to be like the glass skin type, and I'm not about that. I'm just, give me matte, because it's gonna stay longer on my skin and I don't have to worry about, you know, touching it. So moving on. I have these Kosas small, well, mini clear brow gel. I used it all, well, almost all of it. I still, looks like it's got some more, but it started to get like dry on my eyebrows when I would use it, and it looked like glue would come off. The lid kind of cracked. You know, I guess it's just not, it's a tiny thing, so it really didn't do much. It wasn't really like a sturdy container, but at least it gave me a chance to actually try it out and see how I liked it, because just like with the other ones, you know, you buy full size, if you don't like it, then you're stuck, and then you spend the money, and it's just, yeah. And then I have these two here, and I know I have more, but I don't know where they are. But this ones, I repurposed this. I repurposed the containers. So this one is the night serum from Fit Glow Beauty. I actually took the stopper off because I wanted to get into there and just get everything out. I think they're still, ooh, and it's still good. It's not bad. It's because it was on the side, and so it was actually able to gather more, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, still good. Nice. I think it's good. Perfect. Okay. Look at that. Oops. This has a gazillion awesome ingredients. Collagen. It's got plumping ingredients. It's got it's got pro-aging ingredients. Really good. Really cushiony on the lips. Wear it at night, wear it at daytime, wear it whenever your lips are in need of love, hydration, plumpness. It does not have, it has a tiny bit of a tingle. It's not a tingle, it's like very subtle, but it's not meant for plumping. It's whatever the ingredients, the natural ingredients are in there. Now this one on the other side has no plumping, it's still good ingredients, but it's not as anti-aging as this one does. This one is like premium. This one is like, what is it under? Super, I guess. And this one is in AU, so AU. The just regular lip color serum is from Fit Glow Beauty, and it's from the collection Beautiful. So they have 4 into the collection Beautiful. So it was B, E as in B, and then U, so AU, and then T, TI, and then full. So this was, I think it was my favorite color in there. I can't really pick up much. Yeah. But this one, I must have introduced something because I see something on it. You see that? It's like there's something growing in there, so I'm glad that I didn't put it on. Usually I repurpose this, but I think I'm gonna not. So yeah, guys, end of it. Woohoo! We're done. Yeah, I really like watching Empties, because then it kind of gives me an idea of how people like their product. Because if you finished it, you know you liked it, or you didn't, but then you tell me, right? So you form an opinion as soon as you finish it. Sometimes you start with something and you really don't like it, or you really like it, and then down the road you find that it's really wasn't what you thought at the beginning. So watching Empties is like one of my favorite things to do, because it gives me, like I said, a more detailed opinion on if you like the product, if you don't, how it actually did, how it worked, how it acted, how it reacted, how long it lasted, all that stuff. So I hope that this was that for you, or is this for you, and I hope that I gave you enough information about these lovely items. Some of them not so lovely, but yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and hit the subscription box below so that you don't miss out on videos like this one. Up until I see you next time, you guys take care. Bye.